So what is the commutative property? The commutative property basically says that if you switch the order of numbers in an operation, it does not change the value that you get. And that's a lot of words. Let me show you an example. So addition is a common operation, of course. So let's do 6 plus 3. So 6 plus 3, that's going to give us 9, right? Now let's switch the order of the numbers in the operation. So 3 plus 6 now. And what do we get? Well, we also get 9. So that means that addition as an operation is commutative. It has the commutative property, which means that if you switch the numbers, you get the same value. Now let's look at subtraction to see if it has the commutative property. So 6 minus 3 equals what? Well, that's going to equal 3. Now let's switch the order of the numbers. So now it's going to be 3 minus 6. And what's that going to be? Well, this is actually going to be negative 3 because the thing we're subtracting, the 6, is actually bigger than the 3. So you're going to get a negative value. If you don't really understand negative numbers, don't worry. I'm going to have a video on that as well. But the point is, when you switch the numbers in subtraction, you don't get the same answer. So subtraction is not commutative. It does not have the commutative property. Now let's look at multiplication. So we can do 6 times 3. If you don't know your multiplication tables, definitely learn those. It makes it very easy when you go on to further math to just be able to know these different multiplications very fast. This is going to be 18. And now let's do 3 times 6. Well, in this example, right, we have 3 groups of 6, right? So let me draw these real quick. So here are groups of 6. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 groups of 6, that's 18. So now we have 6 groups of 3. Well, we have 1 group of 3, 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3, 4 groups of 3, 5 groups of 3, 6 groups of 3. So you see that you actually get the exact same value. It's also 18. And when you do learn your multiplication tables, you're going to notice this. You're going to notice that as you go along, if you have the same numbers just switched, it is actually the same number value that you get as the answer. And that's a really good way to make your multiplication tables go faster when you learn them. Now let's look at division. If we were to do 6 divided by 3, so if we have 6 things, right? We have 6 dots. If we were to divide them into 3 groups, we can make our 3 groups here. 1, 2, 3. So how much is in each group? We have 2 in each group. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now, let's do the opposite. Let's do 3 divided by 6. This might be a little bit harder because 3 is smaller than 6, but we can kind of do it in the same way. So I'm going to do 3 circles, right? So we have 3 things, and we're going to divide it 6 ways. So what that's going to end up being is we're going to cut each of these, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. So 3 divided by 6 is going to be 1/2. And you see when you switch the numbers in division, you don't get the same answer. So when you're doing subtraction and division, the order of the numbers does matter. Even though you can switch the order in multiplication or addition because they have the commutative property, subtraction and division do not have that property. So you got to pay attention to the order in which you do things. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.